Good evening, everybody. Hello, Tobago. Hello, Africa. Hello, Nigeria. Hello, Canada. Hello, Atlanta. Hello, Trinidad. What going on? All a good evening and welcome to Live with JB, Season 3, Episode 6, sponsored by Catchwave Solutions and the Pride of Tobago Foundation. What going on with all of this evening? Are you ready for this evening show? All don't know. February month we celebrating Black History Month. Sorry, African History Month still in my mind, still on my mind. So we're celebrating Black History Month this evening. You understand? So this evening show is all about our we African roots moving to the beat of our we own drums. We ain't playing this evening. All I want to learn to move on the beat of our own drums. Well, I need right place. And if I don't know somebody who want to learn how to move in the beat of their own drum, let them rock and come in this evening. Don't miss live with JB, because big things are going up in here. We are some great men and women right here on Live with JB this evening for all you. Miss Anela, special good evening to you. You are first in class. When I say first in class, the first to comment. Miss Cheryl, Miss Sharon, a special good evening to you all. Where are my rest of viewers? Where are everybody? Uncle Fred, special good evening to you. Miss Cheryl, Miss Sharon, Mr. Wizard of Oz, Miss Marina, our first time viewer last week. Make up your whole self. Akisha, Miss Elliot, Miss Juliet, Katie, Donna, Miss Bernie, Miss Patsy, Miss Annette, Mr. Larry, Miss Diane, Maya. Hello, where is Miss Jojo? Miss Anella, Miss Maria, Kim, Miss Claudia, and Miss Diane. A special good evening to all. Y'all like my outfit are out and bad this evening. No. Me not play at all. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Also, I want to say a special thank you to three special individual, and these names are Miss Donna, Miss Jennifer, and Randy. Thank you all last week, and Miss Cheryl also, who always be sharing live with JB to their audience on their Facebook page. Thank you all very much. Those of you who are on YouTube, like Miss Sharon and others who view on YouTube, I wouldn't see when you all reshare, but I know you all are also resharing the live out there to your family, friends, and loved ones. So thank you all very much for always resharing. And here what now? Thank you for never missing live with JB on a Friday evening, especially in a time like this where we're celebrating Black History Month. You understand? So you all could take a moment and share up the life and let everybody know time to rock and come in. So a special good evening to all of you all. Just want to say, I don't know, last week we didn't have a show because it was all your hosts, all your girl, JB's birthday. And I requested the day off from my loving, hardworking directors. You understand? Yeah. And it was given to me. So I had an enjoyable birthday. So I just want to say also thank you to Live with JB directors as well for their beautiful gifts. Thank you to the Cleghorns, the Moors, the Dinoons. You understand what I'm showing you? Thank you all so much for making my birthday so extra special. Thank you all for each and every one of y'all who reach out to me via call, message, even post me up on my birthday. I appreciate it. Thank you all so much. So all I know, as I said, we celebrating Black History Month, and I'll let you did a photo shoot. The photo shoot was me in my African wear. So let me give all a piece of the story quick. The reason why I choose to do a photo shoot on my birthday. On my birthday, thank you, Miss Sharon. Thank you. On my birthday is because I wanted to celebrate my freedom of being a part, wanting to know and understand and being in relationship with African people. Because those of you all who would have known or would have heard my story before, I used to be abused as a child whenever I go out and I play, I eat and I drink with my African neighbors. Abuse was the word that traumatized me for many years of my life. So now I wanted to celebrate my freedom of choice I could love who I want. I could wear what I want. I could embrace and cherish the people that are around me who are of African. So, yeah. And this necklace came all the way from Trinidad, Miss Sharon. It came all the way from Trinidad. Yeah. It came all the way from Trinidad, from Ahwee, walking encyclopedia, Dr. Rita. Hello, I love it too. So thank you so much again, Dr. Rita, and also to Miss Wendy, all the way from Trinidad as well. She would have seen and should have heard on last live with JB. I spoke about and I shared with you all my cooking, my cooking scenario with you all. Well, segment with Miss Cheryl, who is the chef who teaching me to cook. And Miss Wendy surprised me on my birthday as well and sent me a cookbook. You understand? So it is Naparima Girls High School Cookbook for those of you all who would have known it already. So thank you all so much, Miss Wendy. And I really don't want to forget everybody who did so much special thing for me. You know, that I say when you start a call name, you get in trouble because there's always somebody we just forget. But I really appreciate all that you all did. I love it and I had a good time. So let me get and let me hit the button into a wagwan this evening. Thank you so much, Uncle Fred and Michelle. Miss Michelle, I see you reach. That is what we're talking about. So I'm real anxious to learn more about, Tobago African history. I have a passion for it, and it all that passion came from, as a child being abused for the thing, for the people, African people helping you. And all my life, I look back as African hands that have me big so. Because when my own give up on me and throw me away, it's African hands put together and help this young lady grow into this beautiful, beautiful princess. Yes, that you all see this evening. So I'm very anxious to learn more, to know more. And yeah, Miss Jojo, I see you reach Miss Joanne. Big up yourself. And you see Miss Joanne, I know I'll make my birthday real special. You understand? So thank all of you all. I really, really appreciate it. So did I want to do a did you know segment with Olia on live with JB before we go any further? So let me show Olia some pictures and I want to know if Olia did know. Miss Cheryl, Miss Jojo, Uncle Friend, Miss Michelle, Miss Arlene, and Miss Lyons. Tell me if Olia did know. The next time you use any navigational device or software like Google Maps, thanks Dr. West, the inventor of GPS technology. Did you all know this? All right, let me just remove my cross so that you all could see. So this is a short segment. Did you know? If you enjoy the internet, thank a African American named Emmett McHenry. McHenry created a complex computer code whereby ordinary people can now surf the web or have emails without studying computer science. He created what we know today simply as .com. Most black contributions to society are intentionally suppressed to, oh god, me don't know that big word there. All right, all you, me don't know that big word there again. I need Miss Arlene for this one. right, white racials. I don't know that word there. It's a, oh god, they put me on the hot seat this evening. All me don't know them big word there, but I know all they reading with me. Oh god, and the hot seat this evening. All right. Fact Friday, a black woman invented laser eye surgery in 1981. Black people, you should know Patrice Bat. So, if all didn't know, now all will know and understand. Right? So, Fact Friday, what a coincidence. I'll be talking about a colorized photo of Madam C.J. Walker in her Ford 1910s. She was born to slave parents and become the first female self-made millionaire in America. Well, big up you. Hello. That's what we're talking about. So today on Live with JB, all don't know we have some we own black icons in the making right here in Tobago, hiding in plain sight. and there's one we own. Yeah. So we call in one of them Lady of Language, who's also on live with JB this evening with us. And just the disclaimer out. Or let's see, my try to read those things there. I not have no formal education, so not beat me to the cross. But that is not an excuse. I just still go, and just use YouTube, I just use Google, and I just still try to read, write, and spell. So I frank and I like to keep things real, you know. So if all I didn't know too, all I would have known that. So I did well. So all I don't know. That's what's going on this evening here. So we really had some. Hi, Jonathan Daniel. Good evening to you. Miss Diane, good evening to you all as well. I see you, some of you all now tuning in. So let me move on now to the safety message. Let me watch this black female scientist. You understand, who played a key role? Listen, a key role in inventing the COVID-19 vaccine. Yep. Yeah. We celebrating Black History Month. We had to know and we had to understand the roles that our great men and women are playing out there. You understand? So for the safety message, we're going into this video here.
How does it feel to be one of the people responsible for these incredible vaccines that have basically saved the world from this pandemic?
You know, I don't know. I haven't been able to really feel it in full yet, because there is this mix of, oh my God, we did it, and attached to there's still work to be done, attached to really what is, still living in a pandemic.
Last year, a year ago, as you were watching some of these racial disparities unfolding as the pandemic spread, how did you feel seeing Black people and Hispanic people being disproportionately infected and killed, and just suffering really severe consequences from COVID-19?
It was a very sad time for me. It wasn't just about the pandemic that is COVID-19, but there was this juxtaposition with, George Floyd's murder and all of that really came together and just really put a burden on me in so many ways. And it made me get more motivated around what I needed to do as far as getting this vaccine out. I understand that vaccines are really a way to help to level the playing field when it comes to health disparities. And so for me, it was motivating, but also very sad. I think as I have looked back on the pandemic and my work and my team's work in the pandemic, I feel like it was my purpose almost. I came to UMBC. I started out being a biology major. I met this sociology professor, Dr. Kelly Moore, who was studying health disparities, and it really intrigued me. And in this moment, right, I am in the forefront of developing a vaccine for a virus and a pandemic that is disproportionately targeting certain races. And things fall in order in that way. All things work together for the good.
Tell us about the journey to get to a point where this technology was ready in time for this very specific virus.
The journey actually predates me about 20 years. People, scientists all over the world have been working on messenger RNA technologies to deliver all sorts of therapeutics, not just vaccines, but cancer drugs and et cetera. And then when I got to the VRC at the National Institutes of Health, it was 2014, and the cousin of the current coronavirus was circulating, the MERS coronavirus. And it became very clear that nature was going to have its way if we did not prepare. The concept is called pandemic preparedness. And so we've been working on this for, at least in the coronavirus field, for about 6 years.
So when people say, I'm worried that this messenger RNA technology is going to mess with my own DNA, what do you tell them?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The cells don't even work that way. And of course, we would never put anyone in that kind of harm, right? You know, your cells deal with messenger RNA on a day in and day out basis. This is how cells read things. And so we're not telling the cells to do anything that they normally wouldn't do, just giving them a little bit extra boost to produce a different type of protein so that you can alert your body to be protected against COVID.
You have become this sort of ambassador, not just for the vaccine that you worked on, the Moderna one, but for vaccines in general. You have been there with the Vice President Kamala Harris, Jesse Jackson Sr. TD Jakes has credited you with helping him get over some concerns or hesitancy that he might have had. What did you say to him, for example, or to others that made a difference?
You know what, Abby? I think there's really nothing that you say. It's really about listening. There is a subset of people who just hasn't been listened to around their health issues and around, technology, really. And at this point, I just felt like it was time for me to sit down and empathize with an entire group of people who had been ignored.
This last year, we've also seen this pandemic really highlight what seems to be just a political polarization of science in general. What was your reaction to watching that unfold as a scientist?
Science is the truth. That's it. That's always my reaction to anything, to anyone who doesn't believe in science. Science is the truth, and eventually the truth shall set you free.
Are we ready for the next one, the next big pandemic?
We're going to get ready. We are certainly going to get ready. I think that if you can ever say anything good came out of this, one thing that did come out of this is that all in all, every scientist on the globe understands that there are viruses that have pandemic potential, and we better get ready.
What about the messenger RNA technology? Do you think that gives us a head start to be ready for the next vaccine that needs to be created?
Absolutely. That is exactly how we think about it. Plug and play. You really can drop just about anything into messenger RNA, and it works beautifully, as we're seeing. And I think that the utility of this technology towards vaccines, towards therapeutics, towards all sorts of things is just going to transform medicine in general.
We are talking a lot about these variants that are coming up and whether the vaccines will be there to kind of combat that as quickly as we hope. What's your expectation on that front?
Right now, it looks like we have a good outlook around these vaccines, right? These variants are concerning, but this is exactly what the virus is built to do. And the vaccine is eliciting such good immune responses that while there's a damper in efficacy, probably, it won't completely obliterate the response, especially on a pandemic scale.
Do you have a sense of when we might know maybe a little bit more definitively about what that looks like? Can someone who's vaccinated transmit the virus and be infected themselves from the virus?
I can't give you a sense of when we might know that. Data comes out in kind of real time these days, but I think that the signs are pointing in the direction that at least vaccinated people might not be able to transmit virus because there's less shedding of virus, which means that if you were to be vaccinated and come in contact with the virus, your body wouldn't replicate that virus to the point that you might be able to spread it to someone else. But I think all in all, we're very hopeful about how well this vaccine is working, not just on the disease perspective, but towards the utility towards transmission.
One thing that is so notable about you, obviously, you walk into a room, everyone notices you are a young woman, a young Black woman. What has it been like to be such a prominent face in this scientific effort on a personal level?
It's been fun. I will definitely admit that. I think it's been exciting to be able to be an inspiration. I'm happy to be visible if it means that more people understand the science behind this vaccine and for vaccines to come.
And more Black and brown people are apparently applying to STEM programs in medical school. I mean, during this pandemic, why? Do you have any sense of why that might be?
I don't know, except for science is really cool. So, I can't blame them. I think that there is a lot to be said about people seeing how science can really transform the world and how technology can really transform the world.
Corbett was recruited here to the University of Maryland Baltimore County campus with a full ride Meyerhoff Scholarship, a program that also produced a number of other black leaders in science, including former Surgeon General Jerome Adams and Darian Cash, a senior scientist at Moderna.
One of your mentors said about you that you're a reminder that there's so much untapped, unnurtured potential among students of color, especially in the sciences. Do you think that's true?
Absolutely. I think about, had I not had a mother who said, you're going to go do an internship this summer rather than get, any other job, or had I not been exposed to Dr. Rabowski and the Meyerhoff program when I was in high school and been recruited here, I think about what would have been different. And a lot. I'm not even so sure that I would be a scientist. And it's really about exposure and resources given to people.
Okay, guys, so they're done. I know what one. What one until? Hold on, I hearing this thing. Sorry, I was hearing it back in my ears and my mic was muted. So I really hope that this video would have convinced one or two or a few more people, that vaccine, it's safe, you understand, and it's effective. So I hope it, encourage some of you all to go and take all your first jab, probably or the second jab, or even all your booster, you know. All right, Miss Jojo said Abby is a great newscaster. She see her every day on Channel 5. So that's nice. Y'all tune into her often, man. Are they getting good information there? Good solid information, Miss Jojo. So y'all remember in the midst that in Trinidad and Tobago and by extension the entire world, we still are in a pandemic, and y'all please need to wash all your hand, watch all your distance, wear all your masks, and try to protect all yourselves in this time. Yeah. So that's it for the safety message. Let me see. Hang on. Oh. All right. So yeah. Why y'all need to? Okay, something is happening here. My screen is showing me I'm black at times. I don't know what's happening there. Okay, so all I know some real good news for all you. Real good news for all you. Because this week on Live with JB, we're launching, on Live with JB an advertising program. And we have 3 advertisers for our Black History Month. You understand? For this episode and next week. So we starting it this week. Yeah. So are you ready for the first advertiser of Live with JB? What is this thing? So the first advertiser we have for Live with JB is Rub That Flavor by KD. You understand? Rub That Flavor is a selection of dry rub seasoning that has been created to bring the real flavor of Tobago into your kitchen. So those of you all who out in the diaspora, all you understand, and all you missing Tobago and Tobago food and how it is taste, organize and link up with Rub That Flavor for healthy flavor and healthy eating. You all could contact Rub That Flavors on WhatsApp at 725-2028. That number is 725-2028. IG and Facebook, just type in Rub That Flavor and press search. Search pages and it's gonna come up for you. So remember, in 2022, one of our goal, we're going to eat healthy. And that is one of my goals as well. For those of you all who know, I outside with my exercising and Miss Cheryl there behind me every day of my life to ensure that I eat healthy and I exercise. Oh God, I just try to do the exercises, but you know, let we all do something together to benefit our health. So Rub That Flavors, big up all yourself. Healthy flavor, healthy food. Please take a screenshot of the screen. Contact Rub That Flavors on WhatsApp, Facebook, or Instagram, whichever one is available for you all. So, and here what now? Let me tell you a little bit about this thing here. Rub That Flavors have also started a little food on a Friday. That's my kitchen actually on a Friday. Yeah, on a Friday I get my food. Friday evening I get my food from Rub That Flavors. So they could go and purchase, organize, send a message to Rub That Flavors page and let them know on a Friday you want eat out, you want relax, you want watch a little Netflix, so many family, but you want a healthy meal. You understand? And they will get healthy meal from Rub That Flavor. And after that meal, trust me, they go all the seasoning they go want. Yeah. Trust me. They go want all. So we're going to go right into reveal number one for this evening. So my reveal is here. Yes, my reveal is here. Yeah. Yes, directors, my reveal is here. And I'm anxious about this reveal. If all you're not anxious about this reveal, all you're out for a treat this evening. Right, so let me get my crawl. I find this evening something seems to be going wrong on my set, but I don't know how the thing does go with the technology. You understand? We have to, according to Miss Cheryl, you have to roll with the punches. Roll with the punches, man. All of that is a part of it. So, for reveal number one, we have a Nigerian dancing queen by the name of Oma. But before I bring out Ahwee Nigerian queen, yes, she from Nigeria and she tuning in live with JB from Nigeria. But before I bring out the dancing queen from Nigeria, let me show all the intro video for what are up for this evening now, man. So let think it easy up in here. Check it out. Let's see, Nigeria dancing queen. Let's get that kind of moves there. I'm gonna bring up my Nigerian dancing queen. Oh man, oh man. Hello, Oma. Hi, Oma.
Hello,
How are you? Good evening.
fine.
Well, good night to you over there. What time is it over there?
It's 11:30 p.m.
Okudu, you're up late. All because of like with JB. That's what we talking about. So, Oma, tell me, who teach you them kind of nice dancing you have? They just making me excited.
Who?
Yeah, who taught you how you learn the dance moves?
Yeah, it was my mom. My mom. Then when I was little, I normally shake my head while trying to meet up, while trying to learn how to dance. I normally shake my head. She started teaching me some kind of step. I started learning.
Nice man. So you get some dance move to show you live on the show?
And I do go for some.
Oh, it's a delay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm getting a bad delay. It's not. Oma, you hearing me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Show the audience some of the Nigerian moves raw now, man. Let us see some in that move. See if you could teach me one or two moves here. They might laugh at me, but let me see if you could show them two moves now, man. Don't do this shake the bottom one, eh? I'm
All
able.
right.
Go ahead. Oh, all right, Ode. So Oma gonna show we a few dance move, a few Nigerian dance move. Get ready. Let me put on the big screen. Hold on. I'm not going on the big screen. I learning. Right. Take your time. Well, get up in Miss Jojo, Akisha. Akisha says she Nigeria. Oh God, all your anyway, I gotta tell her about Akisha. Akisha love Nigerian movies. She obsessed with it. I'm a friend from many years. Go ahead, Oma. Let me see. Let me see if I
All
can do
right.
this thing here tonight. Eh, eh, eh. Move the crawl. Nothing must block it. Mm, mm. I'll tie up my waist to get my waist to move like that. Okay, I don't know about that. Them thing. Yeah. Oh God, no. Eh, eh. Mm-mm. The foot, Papa.
Are you guys enjoying the moves?
Yes, you're very talented. Yes, man. You know your thing well. Mommy taught you well. Mm. Are they enjoying it? Are they get up and dance? You will get through, Oma. Oma, give me a whole dance. Ukutu. I can't do that one. Don't make me run off all the show
I
here tonight. Yes. Hold up a minute. Hold up 1 minute because I wanted to give me more before you go. If I take all one time, you go, can't give me more. So tell me, you see them slick dance move you get there? It is amazing how you are able to do those moves there. What the hand moves means? All the different what it
Oh,
means?
in Nigeria, we have the tribe where they call Calabar, Akwa Ibom.
Oh.
They mix white dancing, they make the
Mm.
move showing dance, moving your legs.
Yeah. Okay.
We
You know your dance and you know your culture, but what is your favorite part of Nigerian culture?
said
I say you know your dance and you know your culture, but what is your favorite part of Nigerian culture?
the favorite part of Nigerian. Okay, in my dance is the waist dance.
Oh
More like the
God! Get him! Yes, man. Well, I love I love the waist dance too, but if only my waist can move like that. You got to give me some dance lessons via Zoom, okay? So next week I could come out
yeah.
slick for them on live with JB and do a little African dance for them. So tell me, Oma, what else you do in Nigeria?
What else?
You do in Nigeria?
Oh, I'm actually a student. I cook. I'm
Oh.
a chef.
Eh? Oh
Nigerian.
God! So you make fufu
Yeah.
before?
Yes, I make Nigerian dishes. Our soup. We have a so kazi. Okay, another name for egusi is the melon soup, which you know.
You gotta start to
We have
share some in that recipe for me.
said
You have to share some in that Nigerian recipe for me. I want to learn to make fufu.
maybe next week. It's not available now.
Yeah, no, you had to show me, man. Don't worry. So tell me, 'cause I realize the connection a bit shaky because you're freezing up at times. So before you go, because trust me, we would have to have you back on the show, and you had to teach the host a few moves next week. So because we will do that via Zoom. You'll come and you go teach me a few of the hand and the tango like you see my waist and some of the waist shaking. You go teach me and we go come out for them hot next week, right?
Yeah, I will. Maybe.
Nice. So, Omar, I just want to take the time to thank you very much for coming on live with JB and, celebrating with us while we celebrate, being a part of our celebration, while we celebrate Black History Month in Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah? You have frozen. I wonder if you could hear me. So thank you so much. I know it's very late in Nigeria and I appreciate your commitment in staying on the show, coming on, waking and waiting to come on. I appreciate it very much. And I cannot wait to learn some dance move. Where you go and sit down for? I want you close up with some in that waist dance. You hearing me? She frozen. Yeah, it's too frozen. Okay, guys. Now my screen going dark. Why is that happening? Yeah, she's not hearing. But Oma, if you are backstage and you could hear me, I was saying to you that you have to teach me a few lessons for next week on Live with JB. We're coming back and we're going on. She's not hearing, but right. Okay, so right, it had frozen. So Akisha thought we gonna learn some Nigeria dance via Zoom. And if you learn it with me, just know you have to come on live with JB Akisha and do the dance too. So prepare yourself and organize yourself. We could do it together on the show. So there we had Nigeria dancing queen Oma, all the way from Nigeria. So let's see if we get good connection to at least get her on the show. So I wanted her to close off with the shaking the waist part, but the connection is bad. So let me move on to reveal number two with this one. Hold on, let me just. You have to strengthen your abs, JB. Where is Dwayne? Oh God, I'm sure I like to put me up. Oh, let me. Michelle, leave me alone this hour of the evening. All right, so let's go to reveal number two. Let me bring out one Ahwee. own African queen right here in Tobago. One Ahwee own. So for reveal number three is the lady of language. One Ahwee own black icon in the making. Yeah. But before I bring shout, I don't know how we just drop it on live with JB. All you know how we just drop it on live with JB. My director said too much cake. I don't know how we just do it on live with JB. I don't know we had to drop the video like it's hot. So before I bring out, we own black icon in the making in Tobago. Check the video out now, man. But let's see the kind of talents we get here.
When children learn their letter sounds correctly, they are able to blend and decode unknown words. This leads them to be independent readers. K, k, t, t, s, h.
Jerisha Dickinson. This reading instructor and literacy coach relentlessly pursued development training in literacy instruction after she observed difficulties faced by students with reading challenges. She used this training to create innovative educational resources and engaging methods to enhance student performance.
Let's see why I say that is one of we own black icons in the making right here in Tobago. Yeah, Jerisha from Tobago, born and bred right here. This is the kind of talents we get in Tobago here. Boy, you're not ready for me. Now let me bring out the lady of languages there. I was soon to be icon of Tobago. Hello, Jerisha.
Hi, good night. Hi, Jerry.
Good night. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I good man. Jerisha, where you tuning in from? Which part of Tobago?
Well, I'm tuning in from Signal Hill, Tobago, but I am originally from Goodwood, Tobago. I'm a country girl. I just have to say that. I'm born, bred country girl.
Oh, so you's country girl la Komatong.
Yes, country girl come to come.
All right, nice man. Good talent come out of Goodwood and is currently in Signal Hill location. So listen.
Signal Hill.
Right,
Yes.
that's we talking about. Big up Goodwood. Goodwood, and let's see good products coming out of Goodwood. I tell all you, it used to be better, you know. Big up Goodwood, eh? Jerisha, big up yourself. So Jerisha, I ain't too sure if you was here from my intro earlier on. When we shared some of the brilliant black, inventors in history.
Yes.
I shared four. All
Yes.
right, I'm glad you were there because I can predict right here and now that in the upcoming years, you will be celebrated as one of the brilliant black inventors in our history. You understand? In
In Jesus'
education.
name. Yes, I
Yes, in
receive it.
education in Jesus' name.
Yes.
So imagine this, my children. I mean, me not make none yet. So by the time I make them, they will grow up learning that is one of we own black icons. It won't be in the making, it will be happening then. They'll be learning about you. Big
Oh,
up
thank you
you.
so much.
Yeah, man. I lie, I was doing some research on you and you're a boss. You're a boss.
Oh, thank you
Yeah,
so
here's a
much.
boss with that kind of innovative learning tools and technique you have. Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. That you just actually come up with. Tell me what kind of brilliant mind does do that? Come on, man. So I hear you publish, multiple books. What advice you have for persons who want to be able to publish book and also to share a few of the books that you yourself have published? Cause we want to know.
So I have only let me I published one book. It was exploring phonics. It's
Mhm.
for it's for beginning readers. So it explores the alphabet from A to Z. It focuses on the different songs, beginning songs, middle songs, ending songs, and it's very fun and interactive. In the
Mhm.
book, there are charts. There's an alphabet chart where children
What?
can cut stickers and stick on the charts. I also have a craft for each activity, and I try to keep it local. So you see
Okay.
our local flag
Yes. Big up Trinidad and Tobago.
of the
You see the flag too. You have a little flag on the book. You see that's how high you're waving Trinidad and Tobago flag. Big up you, yes.
yes.
Wave the
So
flag, man.
yes, so I when thinking about the ideas for the books, I wanted to make things local. The content is things that children could relate to, so that
Right.
when they are engaging in this book, everything will be in context. They could be able to relate to all the pictures, and so that they'll be able to engage more with their caretakers or their teachers who are instructing them.
So you know what I had to ask you, right? Basically, what you just told me there is what you invented, what you come up with. So tell me, what motivates you to be on this path that you are on currently? Who or what? What is the motivation behind this thing here? Because I mean, you coming up with some real unique things that you could tell some people when they're copywriting, but yours is just unique, made from Jerisha. Where all this talent coming from? Tell me.
Well, I would say a lot of influences, because from ever since I could remember myself, remember
Yeah.
what would you like to grow up to be when you ask
Right.
those questions in school. I always wanted to be a teacher. You know, like that seed was always planted in me. Like every time someone asks me what I want to be, I will always say a teacher. Right out of high school, A levels, I went straight into
What?
UTT to study teaching,
Mm-hmm.
and that is the only career I have pursued. And
Right.
one thing led to the next. I started out. I studied second to be a secondary school teacher, social studies teacher.
Wow. That's
But
at Bishop's.
uh,
That's at Bishop's.
no, I studied to be that,
Oh,
but
oh,
I have
okay.
never worked as a secondary school teacher.
Oh,
Because
okay.
sometimes you have your plans, but God has his plans.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
so when I
True.
applied to be a teacher, I got called for primary school, and I just jumped right into it.
Mm-hmm.
God led me there. I jumped right into it, and I loved it so much. And I was like, why didn't I go study to be a primary school teacher?
Well, you
But
see.
no regrets, because the knowledge that I learned, like in my
Right.
practicum experiences at the different schools, I was able to apply it in the primary schools. And one thing led to a next. While in the primary school, I discovered that there were some children who had difficulties reading. And
Right.
growing up, my parents always instilled that reading is important. You must know how to read, if
Tell me
not
about it.
anything else.
Yeah.
So I always have that at the back of my head, that reading is key. Reading gives you access to a wealth of knowledge. If you don't know how to read, then
You
you
can't
cannot
understand.
perform well
Yeah.
in any other subject area.
Correct.
Key is reading. So right from that, I started helping some children learn to read, and I felt like, yeah, I love this. This
Yeah.
is my
So you
thing.
enjoy working with your little children and so on, and you have the patience for it.
Yes, I love working with little ones. I really do love it. So I went and I did several courses, and I just kept on pursuing literacy, and That's where I'm at now. I just love to see children learn to read. When they get that aha moment and they could just
Yeah,
read on their own. It's like, oh my, it's not even about me.
yeah. You just too
It's
passionate
about
about
them.
this. Wow.
Yeah, look at them reading, and it,
Yeah,
it will help them academically, seeing them as independent readers, sitting and reading their books, accessing
yeah,
knowledge. Because you need to read to learn to read recipes
yeah.
in a book, to read directions, to sign up a form. You have to know how to read. So
Correct.
that is that. So I started off as pursuing wanting to be a secondary school educator, but I would say God led me to be a
Mm-hmm.
literacy
Ooh.
professional. So right now I'm a
Big up you.
so right now I work as a literacy coach, and I am the owner of
Okay.
Learning Nest. So
Yes, I'm
I
aware of that.
I yeah, so I create resources. I create my own resources to help struggling readers and even
Yeah, I
competent
saw
readers.
I saw you even came up with some solutions that you made for children who have problems even writing. I saw it on Instagram. I was like,
Yeah,
but the skill
yeah.
not easy. So you have solutions for all the children basic struggles that they might have.
Yes,
You and
anything
you
in
say?
literacy, because literacy extends. Literacy is not just about reading; it's about being able to write. If
Right.
you writing extends to reading, reading extends to writing, and then we have comprehension, we have the listening skills, we have thinking skills, we have
Right.
all vocabulary, we have creative writing. So I do a little bit of everything.
You
Yeah.
you too passionate. Well, I shouldn't say too, but you are very, very passionate in what you do. But how long now you have been teaching?
Well, this year May will make 10 years as an educator. Can you believe that? I was
What
going through it today and I was like, wait, like 10
10
years?
years already? It fly
Yeah,
past quick.
yes. Time went by really quickly. It's unbelievable.
So tell us but congratulations on it, because I mean 10 years is not like 10 days or 10 months. It's 10
No.
whole years. And you
Yes.
stayed committed, you grow and you continue to develop in it. So big up you and congratulations to you.
Thank
Um
you.
so Richard, tell me what services you offer through the Learning Nest business that you have.
Okay, so I offer classes for beginning readers, so beginning readers from 4 to 7 years old. I also offer assessment services. So if there's a child that needs to be assessed to determine their reading age, right? I can do that. Um, I also, well, I make resources, offer resources. I also consult with parents. Sometimes parents have issues and they just need a little guidance on how to teach their children at home. So I provide that support for parents as well,
Wow.
right?
You're
Because when I
making it
started,
easier for the parents.
yeah, because
Yeah.
the parents need to reinforce what is learned at school. So whatever,
Right.
and sometimes the parents just don't know how to. So that's
True.
that's why I'm here. That's why we have the Learning Nest to provide
You have
that
the
support for
solutions.
parents. Yes.
Yes, Akisha, they hearing.
So that was the main reason for starting the Learning Nest, really to empower parents to teach their children at home. So I equip parents with all the skills, the know-how to teach their children at home and to reinforce whatever is learned in school.
Nice. So, I want to take you back just one step, not too far. Because I know
Okay.
you say you wanted to be a teacher since you was small. So let me piggy you back a little bit. So were you one of those kids who used to line up the teddy bears and dollies and beat them too?
No, no. I never used to beat them, but I used to teach them. I don't
Well,
like corporal punishment, but
so
yes, I used
none
to
of
teach.
them used to give you trouble.
No, no, well behaved teddy bears.
Oh boy. All right. Well, you was a good teacher who had a lot of patience from back then, so no licks was sharing at all.
No, no, I don't like
So let me
licks.
just share your Instagram page so that the viewers could see Uh, let me share your Instagram page so y'all seeing this. Y'all seeing the page I'm sharing? Okay. I was trying to show off actually your Instagram, but they know where they could go and find it. Hold on, let me get Jerisha Learning Nest flyer. It's moving a bit slow, guys. All right, Zerisha, hang on with me there a little bit. The internet, I don't know what's happening. All right. Not slow for us. So, are you all seeing the flyer on the screen? Oh, I'm now seeing it. So this is the information here, Zerisha, where
Yes.
persons in the audience could connect with you.
Yes. So you can look for me on Facebook, The Learning as Tobago, on Instagram, The Learning as Tobago, or if you prefer, you can WhatsApp me or you can email me.
That's right. So let's take a screenshot of this page. Take a screenshot quick, cause Randy organized. So let me ask you a question, Jerisha. You these the tools that you have available for these kids, right? Do you do deliveries to Trinidad?
Yes, I
To
do.
Trinidad as well?
Yes, TT via TT Post.
Okay. So to contact you to make these purchases, they could contact you here via to make the orders.
Yes.
Nice. So Akisha, Miss Sharon, well Miss Sharon and Miss Shirley get no grandchildren yet and Miss Aline and Miss Lance. When I make mine, I know where to buy my tools. Me ain't give them no grandchildren yet. So Miss Annette, y'all could purchase for your grandchildren, Miss Debbie, Miss Jojo, Kim, Randy, Miss Donna, and Miss Annella. Let's screenshot it, and you all it will really contribute to your kids' education. So, Terisha, big up you. Big
Thank
up
you.
you. You ain't easy. It's very big things going on with you. I love what you're doing, man. I really, really love what you're doing.
Thank
Really,
you
really
so
love
much.
that. So, tell us before you're going out of mind all the business. Because me ain't know what going on. But tell me a little bit what going on with all your golfing.
I
How
think we
golf?
golf. Okay, I think we have to go. I think next week we have another meetup. I wasn't able to make the first meetup because I had another engagement, but I plan
Alright.
to make it to the next meetup. I really have to go practice. I want my
Well,
golfing skills to improve.
well,
Right?
I come in and I come here better improve it by then because I come in with my camera and I come in to report to my audience what going on with the golfing is. So know what you're doing out there.
You'll have good things to report. Trust me. Good
I,
technique.
I, I hope so. I really, really hope so. So, Zarisha, thank you so very much. And I really enjoyed this segment. And I know I am not wrong when I say at the beginning you are a one a we soon to be celebrated brilliant Black adventures. Trust me,
Thank
you're a boss. Big up
And
yourself
thank you
and
so much. And I wanted to commend you too because when I saw when you were reading through the what do you call that
yeah,
news?
the
The
flyer. Yeah, the
quote,
flyers.
yeah.
Yeah,
And you were not in denial. You said that you're still learning. And I want
yeah,
to commend you for that because some people are in denial about their reading skills and so forth. And if you need
yeah.
any help,
I'm
please,
coming by you.
please
I got
reach
the
out to
best.
me. I'm willing to help you, right? Because
Yes.
that's what I'm here for. I just want to
But
see everyone reading and being confident and learning. So please reach out to me at any
please reach
time if
out.
you need help.
I will be reaching out because we need to do some. That's what you're
Yes.
talking about, man. But
Uh,
yeah, that's why I came from. I know formal education, but I don't try to play biggish. That's why but at least I'm improving. That's the point.
yes. Yes. You
Yeah, it's
are
not
improving.
excuses. Yep.
Yes.
So thank you so much, Jarisha.
You're welcome and thank you
Tell
for having me.
you're welcome, and please tell the champion husband of yours we all said hello on live with JB.
I
And we really
will.
appreciate what you have to offer. What a perfect marriage, husband and wife, multi-talented. Tiana,
Oh, thank you.
later on, my children might be interviewing other children. So have a good evening and
Oh,
thank
thank
you.
you. Take care. Bye.
All right, Zuisha. Well, let's see the kind of talent we have in Tobago. This is some, this is some of our soon to be, you know, black, brilliant black inventors. Avoid. Okay, well, it's done said. I can't take it back. Let me, okay, so forget that kids part there. All right, so, okay, so, nope. Now we're going to go on to advertising segment 2. Advertising segment 2 is none other than one of the best Caribbean pedimaster organic pedicures and organic skincare by no other than Akisha Kent. Big up Akisha Kent. So, hang on, let me remove this so that you all could see it clearly. I want all you to see it bigger. So, it's Caribbean Pedimaster and Organic Experience. If you want to have an organic experience to treat, pamper, and nourish yourself, nourish your skin, and take care of the good body that the good Lord give you, you know what to do. All you have to do is connect with Akisha Kent via WhatsApp 765-5416 or email Akisha Kent at akishakent@gmail.com. Ladies and gentlemen, not just the ladies, you all could treat yourselves. Valentine's done, it gone, but let we treat ourselves, pamper ourselves, and nourish our skin. You understand? All of this is organic. So one of the most popular product that Akisha has available right now is the Glow Up Combo. If you want to know what the Glow Up combo is, it's one turmeric lemon body butter, one turmeric honey lemon soap, and this combo basically helps fade dark spots and scars and even skin tone as well. It also adds, you understand, natural glow to your skin. So ladies, it's 2022 and we're going to take care of we skin. We're going to be comfortable in our skin, and that is one of Akisha Ken's goal, is for us women to feel comfortable in our skin. While many are trying to highlight, they're trying to do all kind of fancy things with their skin, Akisha wants us as women and men to embrace who we are, be comfortable in our own skin. So Akisha Ken products are organic. So if you want to have an organic experience, please connect with Akisha via email or WhatsApp. Also, those of you all who are in the diaspora may want to partake in her most popular product, which is the Glow Up Combo, the turmeric lemon body butter, the turmeric honey lemon soap. You all could contact Akisha Kent. That's what we're talking about. We're taking good care of our skin. Akisha, big up your whole self, and I love what you are doing. Congratulations to you, my love. So you all can take a screenshot of this screen. Take a screenshot, get all the oil, get all the scrub, go and get some pampering. Everything is organic, no chemical in this. And hear what now? All you I must shout it out. Akisha is located in Trinidad, but this is a born and bred Tobagonian who is flying the flag in Trinidad as well, representing Tobago. This is a talent that came out of Tobago and she's now in Trinidad as well for it. You all could have her products via Titi Post. For more information, all you have to do is send her WhatsApp, call her, or send her an email, and the packages will be delivered to your doorstep. You understand? And I have looked at it at Akisha page and I've seen a lot of review, and it's really, really amazing with people who I see myself had little dark spots on the face, and it just clean, clear, and glowing. And if you look at the stuff that she's using, all the inside, take good care of the skin and let we, you understand? Let we glow up together nice, now, man. Be comfortable in your own skin. This is yours. This skin belongs to you. Take care of it. If you don't take care of it, it can't take care of itself. So start with Caribbean Pedi Master. Go and have an organic experience. If you can't go, order it and have it come to you. Big things are going. So Akisha can big up your whole self, darling. Big up your whole self with that. So let me just put it back one more time for those of you all who could just screenshot it very quickly. Take a screenshot, ladies. We glowing like never before. We ain't playing that. Nobody can cut style on we at all. We outside and we taking proper care. Yeah, very, very natural. I love it. What an organic experience you're out for. Right. So we're going to dive. We're going to put on the life jacket and dive right into reveal number 3. Ahwee Rhythm Nation Academy. Let me see if Rhythm Nation Academy could help all our we, find a drum beat to our own lives. But before I bring out Ahwee Rhythm Nation Academy in Tobago, I don't know how I had to drop it for earlier. I don't have to say it. Let me just drop the intro for you. Big things are going on live with JV this evening, and it's real legends we have in the making on in Tobago. Let me bring on the Rhythm Nation Academy, now, man. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Hi, good evening.
How are you all this evening?
Great.
Yeah, great. Yeah,
So
great.
it's Kaelan and Kanik.
Kallen.
Kallen and Kanik.
Yes.
At least I get one correct.
Right. Yes.
All right, Kallen, tell me before I get into the nitty-gritty of it with you, where you are tuning in from?
Tobago, from Canaan, Tobago.
And big up Canaan. That's where you all born and grow?
No, well, I'm actually from Mason Hall, but I'm here at Canucks Empire.
Yes, and I'm from Canaan.
Hello. Oh, they're setting the trail all over Tobago on this show, and able from Goodwood to Canaan. Hey now, what is this? So Kaelan, I remember you when I started to do my research on you. I remember you. Last week Friday was my birthday. I didn't have a show because it was my birthday. So
Right.
your girl decided to go out Friday night for she birthday to
Right.
Mount Irvin. And
Oh.
I saw you give me some proper
Oh.
performance
Okay. Okay.
down there.
Okay.
I was
Nice.
well
Nice.
entertained for my birthday. I
Well,
was on a
vibes.
live video and I was
Okay.
showing
Okay.
you off. I see a little look jamming.
Well, good vibes. Good
It
vibes.
was epic. It was epic. I really, really enjoyed.
Thank you so
I
much.
really,
Thank you
really
so
did.
much.
So, Kalen, right?
Colin.
Oh,
But that's
Kalen.
okay. That's
Kalen.
okay.
Kalen.
Tomato,
You'll
tomato,
pronounce it
same
wrong.
thing. Same thing. Don't worry. Good vibes.
Kalen. I'ma get it right. Don't worry yourself.
Well, all right.
So, Kalen, I noticed that you are the founder of Rhythm Nation Academy. Could tell us a little bit about Rhythm Nation Academy?
Yes, Rhythm Nation Academy is a performing arts society. We were founded in 2018, and now we are taking it to a next level. We are going to Cameroon in April, and currently we are doing productions. We are doing so many projects. So
yeah. So well, as Colin said, we started in 2018. We actually started under a different name, Rhythm Nation Collective. And now we are Rhythm Nation Academy. So we have
upgrade.
But yeah, of course. Listen, we're taking Tobago and the music industry that we are trying to seek. We're taking it to another level.
yes.
All right. That
You
is
know,
what we're here for.
Kanik,
Yes.
something you're talking there. And let my audience know. Earlier we welcoming back Kanik to Live with JB. Because I say, but this face was on Live with JB already. I know this face. I thinking it's deja vu. Is is this happening over? I'm like, so my directors just confirm. I'm like, oh, wait. Big up you, man. But I love how you all really upgrading. As we're talking about big things are going world class.
Yes, of course.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so we have like percussion classes. Now what Colin didn't tell you is he goes by the name Jamwa.
Yes, it's
Yes,
Jamwa.
I heard it. I heard it on Instagram. He did a video on Instagram introducing himself as the founder.
Right.
And
Yes.
he pronounced it so I'm like, I can't not even But what does the name means though? Just before you go further.
So Jamwa is actually my middle name. However, it means Ja Moi. Ja as in God, moi as in me. So it's I am that I am. Yeah, I am that I am.
Love that.
Yeah.
Make up your fancy name. Go ahead, Kanik.
Yeah, so one of the projects we have right now is Drum with Jamwa.
Yes.
This is where Jamwa teaches percussion. He teaches drum kit practical and theory classes.
Wow.
All right. He, Mr. Jamwa, would make you the greatest drummer of all time.
Yes, because see, we are all born drummers. The mere fact that you have a heartbeat means that you are a drummer. So my role, my purpose is to encourage everyone to find their own rhythm within. Because the way how I speak now is rhythmic. You know?
Come on, man. No, don't hot up my blood, please.
Even you with your all that is vibes, all that is rhythm.
But
you know?
see?
So,
yeah.
So our aim is to really encourage and teach and inspire everyone to find their best self, their higher selves through the drum.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. But where Colin, where you learn to do, where and how, what inspired you to learn this drumming thing? Where it came from?
I believe it came from my genes. However, when I was 2 years old, I used to hear plenty hip hop outside of my house, and my cousins would come and bring boxes and tins and say, "Yo, play that," because
so you was one of those kids who used to be beating pan and all them kind of thing.
Yes.
Milk pan and thing.
Yes, Clem self. Clem. So I just took it from there and went to church, and then I went to pan sides and Calypso tent and Soca Monarch and Bungie Garlin and Kept climbing and
You
climbing.
chilling with the big boys.
Oh god, oh gosh, oh gosh. But all in all, I am
Yeah.
extremely grateful to be doing this because I was told that this is not a real career. I was playing on
Right.
the desk in school, and then when I said, like,
Yeah.
Caleb, go in the back, go in the back, go in the back, because I always banging, 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 banging. So to be doing this now on a full time basis and using it as a platform for therapy and education and inspiration is a whole dream,
Wow.
and I'm just
What a
grateful.
testimony.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, here the start. I think I remember a beat I used to play when I was small in the orphanage. Let me see if all could hear it. All of them laugh at me, but I learned this one beat. I want to know who beat it is. Tell me if all could figure it out.
Well, all right.
No. Gosh, boy. Hold on, hold on. No, hold on. That is it. Boom, 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 boom. Lady saw.
That is your beat. No, no, no. That is not that
Oh,
beat. That beat is
I
your beat.
forgot. We learned that in the
That is
orphanage. We
your
used to be
beat.
playing it. Or that we used to have buckets,
Right.
and we just trying to sing any song that come to our mind, and we should just try to be playing, being the instrument of the song.
Wow,
Okay, okay,
that's
okay.
great.
So, when you say drumming is a therapy,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely.
tell me more about that. I enjoying that.
Okay, so from a very young age,
Mhm.
I used to suffer with stuttering. So sometimes I would just have to calm down and play, because if I am playing, right, if I'm playing
Yeah.
now, I could speak fluently. But if I'm not playing, I might be like nerves and just
Oh,
trying to
it
get
helps
all
you.
the words out.
Mhm.
So for me, it became therapy. And I said, if this could be therapy for me, it could be for
Wow.
anybody else.
That's
You
right.
know? Yeah.
But look how you're talking and you're concerned. Well, it's just like that's too. Like I can't concentrate on a beat and talk. Like how does your mind do that? That's really great,
Well,
man.
because I have been doing this for a very long time. It's
Long
like
time.
walking, then running, then flying. It's all about practice. You know.
Yeah.
So as a man thinketh,
Okay.
so is he. We are
So you
all
see.
drummers. We are all drummers. We are all born drummers.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, I see you recently launched your drum group classes, and I also saw you mention persons that can come to you. You could go to them. Tell us a little bit
Yes.
about those classes.
Right. So because of the COVID situation, most parents are a bit, scared to bring their um, kids out. So I would go to them. I would carry my drum kit. I would set up in the yard, set up in the house, based on whether they are cool. And I would
Right.
teach. And the classes are once per week. It's 460 per month for music theory, practical introduction to performing arts, and of course to be up close and personal with Jamwa.
Right.
Yes.
But do you do anything virtually as well for those who not in Tobago?
Not right now, mainly
Okay.
because I don't believe in the online thing in that way. How I teach, it has to be
Mm.
hands-on. It
Oh,
must be
okay.
hands-on. Yeah.
Nice. I love that therapy day drumming. I feel from now I'm gonna try that.
Yeah,
Any
yeah,
mood
yeah,
I
yeah.
go into, I just holding on to the distance at
Play
a
the drum
beat
one
it.
time. Play the drum one time.
I'm
One
gonna
time.
do that. I might have to record myself
Yeah.
and come back and show you, hey, big things are going on the therapy helping me.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
Understand? So tell us more of how um let me get the flyer for those who interested in oh, where is that? But you could tell them by the time those who interested in learning
Yeah.
more
Yeah, of course. So
or
those
getting
who
in contact with you basically.
right. So all
Rhythm
those who
Nation.
are interested in drum kit, in steel pan, in folk drumming, you can reach us at Rhythm Nation Academy on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, Gmail. Um, just send us a text and we will get back to you. Easy as that.
Nice. So all you take a screenshot quick at the
Quick, quick, quick.
screen. Quick,
Yes,
quick
sir.
is the word. Don't stick at all.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Cheryl, tell me don't break the desk. This desk is a souvenir right about now.
Yes,
I ain't
yes,
gonna break it.
Yeah.
yes.
All right, nice. So I hope that you all screenshotted it.
Nice.
Do could you tell us a little bit about Cameron project, if I'm pronouncing it
Cameroon.
properly? Right, Cameroon
Yes.
project, yeah.
So in 2019,
Mhm.
we went over to Germany in
Oh,
GSB College to do
wow.
rhythm therapy. This is a program used to boost one's concentration. So we found that the kids there were
Hmm.
very wild. They was just wild, and
Mhm.
the teachers called on us to help them settle down. Now
Right.
they barely speak English, so we had
Hmm.
to do things like speech band. Stop your bow, Mister Fiddler. Beep,
Ah!
beep, beep,
Hey!
beep, 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 beep. You know. So there
What?
were some folks from Cameroon there, and they said, "Yo, we need this in Africa." And it
Right.
just went from one conversation to the next, and now we are doing a whole drum workshop, and it's going to be amazing. Also, the CEO, Miss Kanik Angie
Yeah, big up
Joseph,
Kani.
yes, she is also working on a project called Rhythm and Steel, and we are going to use this to
Kani, big
teach
things are
over
gone.
there. So she will explain further what Rhythm and
Yeah.
Steel is.
Yes.
All right.
So Rhythm and Still is an initiative that we came up with to showcase the talent that we have in Tobago. So
Mhm.
what we found is that there's so much talent in the arts here, and there's no
Tell me
platform
about it.
for
Okay then.
persons to,
Correct.
be showcased, right? So
Correct.
what we did, we decided, listen, we have our rhythms here in Tobago, or
Mhm.
different folk rhythms here in Tobago. Why not
Right.
take these rhythms and put them to popular songs? You
That's
know,
right.
give these covers a twist,
Excellent idea. Mhm.
make these rhythms more modern, and create our own
Wow.
rhythms under the academy. And that is what we have been doing since New Year's Eve 2021.
What?
Yes.
Every week on a Friday at 9 a.m. Please look out for a video. All right,
Mhm.
today's Friday. We dropped one at 9 a.m. Go check it out after
Yeah,
this show.
9
Go
a.m.
check
That
it
was
out.
this morning.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Okay. Okay.
every
Every
Friday
Friday.
Where you all drop it? Where?
on YouTube at Rhythm
Okay.
Nation Academy, or on Facebook page at Rhythm Nation Academy, and even on Instagram at Rhythm Nation
Okay.
Academy.
Oh, so basically it's all in all the platforms. Anyone you're
Yes,
locked
it
into,
is.
you'll get it.
Yes,
Yes.
correct.
Smart.
And be
I
sure to
like that.
subscribe. Be sure to
Yeah.
subscribe and hit the
When
bell so
once
you
you
could get the
subscribe, your
notification.
notification. That's the
Yeah,
important thing. So you would always
yeah,
see the notifications if they share something. You know.
yeah.
I like how you all have this thing set up, man. Great minds. I
Yes.
like
So
that.
yes.
And
So we are using
go
these
ahead.
Yes. So we are using these beats to showcase our
Mhm.
own rhythms over there. And the aim is to create a gateway because we want to have a sustainable music industry. Listen, Tobago has been suffering for a very long time. You
True.
know,
Mhm.
Trinidad has an industry, Jamaica has one, US, but we here need to build our own. So
Correct is right. We need
Rhythm
to
and
mind we
Steel,
business. Yep.
mhm,
Mhm.
Rhythm and Steel is the first phase of it as we gather all the data, see who could sing, who can't really sing too
Yes.
good, and our aim is to create a gateway and partnership between Cameroon and us.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all know what all your next move is already.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
We're not play. We're
Music
not play.
entrepreneur supreme. What is this?
Yes, I.
Nice man. I love it.
cultural
So
cultural entrepreneurs as well also.
I
Yeah.
love how you put it so nice. I prefer that one. Cultural entrepreneurs. Yes, yes, yes. I like that. So, Kanik and Colin, want to take the time to thank you all for taking the time out of your busy Friday for coming
Yes,
on
thank you
live with
so much.
JB.
Thank you so
and
much.
showing off all their talent, showing off how they're representing Tobago in such an amazing way, and you all are impacting Tobago and Tobago children and young people with what you all do in a positive way. And we just love the drum therapy.
Thank you so
Thank you
so much.
so much. But say this now, before you go, just drop a little something on me now, man. Oh God,
Okay,
just a
okay,
little thing.
okay. Lick a thing, lick a thing, lick a thing,
Yeah,
lick a
yeah, yeah.
thing,
Look a thing, look a
lick
thing.
a thing. Fast forward a little bit. So you turn it up.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah. This one?
Good evening, good evening, good evening. I am Jamwa. Everybody at home, just give me something. Wait, wait. We are the indigo children. Yeah, yeah, mama. We are the indigo children. Yeah. Africa, Africa. Africa, Africa. Africa, Africa. Africa, 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 Africa. Africa, Africa. Africa, Africa. Africa,
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 Africa.
yeah, all hail the mother of all mothers, my sisters and brothers. All hail melanin kings and queens from the land of lions and bees. Milk and honey resides in the soil of her soul. She's the gem of the world. Yet so many stories untold. Yo, hear this, hear this, hear this. We are indigenous, yet we have no ownership. Ridiculous that we have no ownership. So many years, still no ownership. Is it because our ancestors didn't own a ship? Still we take the same whip, use it against the own brother. How long we gonna keep pulling down one another? We have the same mother. The moment we gonna stand up together and glorify Africa, Africa.
Africa.
Yeah.
Oi, 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 oi. Oi, 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 oi. I tried to learn it one time too.
Vibes,
That's what
vibes.
we talking about. Big up you. Big
Blessings,
up all your
blessings.
man. Nice work, nice work. So thank you so much. We really appreciate
Thank
it.
you
Now
so
you're
much as
gonna
well.
get my hype. But before you're gonna ask a secret now.
Mm-hmm.
You're in Mount Irving tonight.
Well, I actually came from. Sorry, I actually came from there. I know I'm going back right now.
Oh,
No, 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 no. So, thank you so much. Peace.
I might see you later.
Okay, okay. Come true. Vibes.
Shh. Don't put it out there yet.
No, 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 no. Between Shelly, between Shelly.
Right,
Wait,
right,
wait.
right.
Yeah.
All right, honey. So thank you so much. I
Thank
appreciate
you
it
so much
and I
for having us.
love it.
Thank you for having us. Thank you so much.
This is great.
Nice.
We
Catch
are
the
indeed
wave.
grateful. Yeah.
Teapot, we are grateful. JB, we are so
You're
grateful for having
welcome.
us. You're gonna see
You're
us again.
welcome.
You're
Of
gonna see us
course.
again, of course.
I
Yeah.
know that we need to get more updates and we need to be more, we need to know what you all doing, man. And
Yeah,
we
of
need
course.
more of that live entertainment on live with JB. So we will see you all soon again. All
Yes.
right. So
Thank
have
you.
a good night. Thank you.
Blessings.
Thank you too.
All
Blessings,
right.
All right.
everyone.
All right. So remember, if you all want to hear more about Rhythm Nation Academy, you all could check them out on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram at Rhythm Nation Academy. They all you have to put in and press search. It's going to come up, subscribe, like, share, and all they will get all the rhythm Friday every Friday. Understand? One more all they want. We outside, we out and bad. Yeah, it was really, really nice. I love it too bad. So we're gonna go into reveal number 4. One time, we ain't sticking. Who can swim? Put on their life jacket one time. Miss Cheryl, Miss Sharon, Mr. Fred, Katie, Akisha, Miss Elliot, Miss Annette. Come on, we're all day. I have a big surprise here for all of you. A real big surprise, and I hope you all have been sharing the life to ensure that other Tobagonians and Trinidadians and people all over the world could tune in and learn about our Black History Month in Tobago. So, for reveal, so Yeah, KD, Miss KD advertisement was first. So big up you, KD. Good evening to you, man. So we're going to go into reveal number 4, secrets of African slave trade, discovering Bago's well and tunnel. So before we go into that segment, I don't know, I have to give all you a peek at what we come in with. We come in with this week here for all, yeah. Are they ready for me to bring out Are We Walking Encyclopedia? Well, hear what? We bring a shouting style this week. Yeah, we bring in shouting style. So before I bring out a wee Dr. Rita, I want to play a song for you. Oh, a little two chorus of this song. So let we enjoy ourselves. Sit down and I want all to pay attention, eh? 'Cause I want all to comment and tell me what you all hearing the lyrics is saying. Pay attention. So I'm bringing out a wee walking encyclopedia, Dr. Rita Pemberton in style this Friday. Take it in, audio.
Take away me drum band, take away me freedom, drag me from my native land. Take me from the slave ship, carry me a market, sell me in a brand new land. Make me work so hard in the bright sun. Once the wind began when I try to run, God knows I'm longing to go back home. 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 Take me from my mother, take me from my father, mash up my family. Take away my language, take away my culture, give another name to me. Take away my name and the life that's true. Take away my language, my religion too. Oh, how I'm longing to go back home.
To my fatherland, Lord.
Longing to go back home.
Go back home now.
Longing to go back home.
To my fatherland.
Longing to go back home.
All right, Ale. So I had to play a piece in that song to bring out a wee walking encyclopedia, Dr. Rita, for this special segment. And here one now, when we closing off for that song. 'Cause I listened to that song first time today and I fall in love with it. For those of you who not catching what they're saying in the lyrics, basically they're saying you take away my joy, you take away my freedom, you drag me from a native land, you take away, well, you take me from the slave ship, carry me a market, sell me in a brand new land. You understand? You make me work so hard in the burning sun. And when they try to run, they used to get licks. But they have been longing to go back home. Then they take them away from their mother. You take me away from my father. You mash up my whole family. You understand? You take away my language, you take away my culture, and you give me another name, an amazing song. Each and every one of you all should listen to that song. But we will be closing off with it. And I want you all to listen attentively when we close off with the song. It's amazing to know where we came from. So, after we walking encyclopedia, I have a very special segment for the Don't Go Nowhere. It's Friday. We chilling with the big girls. So let me bring out Are We Walking Encyclopedia, Dr. Rita. Good evening, Dr. Rita.
Good evening,
Welcome.
JD. Good evening, everybody, all the listeners.
How are you this evening, Dr. Rita?
I am fine, thank you.
All right. So, Dr. Rita, let me tell you something. You see this piece, Discovery has sent me on. I really, really enjoy it. And I'm asking for another one.
Okay.
I love it. I love it. It is just bring up a drive in me. When I started researching, so I just can't sleep. I
Well,
start reading my book, I losing sleep, all kind of thing. I just love it.
well, that's very
So
good. That's
I
very
want to
good.
say big up to Mr. to the Jacob's brother,
Dave.
Ralph and Dave.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yes.
Yeah. So big up all yourself. Thank you for being a part of this discovery. And Dr. Rita, it's on you now. The table is on you.
Okay. So it is Black History Month, and we are celebrating Black History Month because we are our origins, Black origins, came from Africa, out of Africa, right? Now, one of the issues that we have to live with presently is that during enslavement, what they did was to try to make Black people feel and behave inferior, right? So they denied everything that was Black, your color being one, your religion, everything, as the song said. So, what we have to do now is to understand how we got to be here, why we got to be here, and why we do some of the things that we do. So, it was through Africa, from Africa. But what they also did was to try to deny Africa as a place in the world. It was supposed to be derogatory. They didn't know anything. They couldn't do anything. All the sophistication, all the things that are associated with civilization was said to be from Europe. And all the things that were good came to and from people who were light skinned. So if you were white, you were right. And if you were Black, you're wrong. So not much of African history is known in those places outside of Africa that are populated by people who are African descended. So just a little bit about Africa, because I don't know if everybody knows. One, Africa occupies 6% of the Earth's surface.
Wow.
20% of the Earth's land space. Africa is 4 times the size of Australia and 3 times the size of China. Now, we talk about Africa. It used to be, before the European presence, just one large continent where people roamed from one corner to the next. But now, there are 54 countries in Africa, 54 sovereign countries. So it has been divided, and that division took place by Europeans, an agreement in Europeans in 1885, and they did what is called the partition of Africa. They took pieces for themselves, each one of them, French, Dutch, English, Spanish, Portuguese in particular. Right. This slave trade was a business. They wanted people to labor. They moved over 15 million Africans from Africa. Now, many of them departed Africa from West Africa, but they are not all from West Africa. They were drawn by the trade route straight from points all over Africa, right? So, I mean, that's another long set of history, which we don't have time to go in. But what they brought them to the West African coast, and then they were packed into ships, which carried them across the Atlantic. I mean, millions died on the route. And there were cases where, to lighten up the boat in the rough seas, they will just toss people overboard. There are places where they will willfully drown people because they could get more insurance money if they did that. If they came back with the ship empty and the cargo was lost at sea, well, what they would do? Make them lost, just throw them overboard. And the story of the slave ships traveling from West Africa is that they were followed by sharks, because the sharks were always guaranteed of a meal. So, okay. So we come to Tobago. Now, the Dutch, the French, the English, the Colanders all brought enslaved Africans to Tobago. In addition, there were illegal traders who sold their slaves in one of the bays. Tobago has many bays. So there were some who came in directly to some plantations via these bays. But the official trading arrangement for Tobago was that the ships would come into the port at Scarborough, and then they'll be taken to the slave market. And this is something that many people in Tobago, certainly many younger people, unfortunately don't know. So the slave market is what is Old Market, not James Park. Old Market is that space just outside of Radio Tamrin, and there's a big salmon tree in that area. There were several of those trees prior to 1963. And
but they used to hang slaves long time.
Those trees were used for hanging. Now, the slave market was a place where enslaved Africans who labored on the estates were allowed to sell their items, the items that they work in their little gardens. And a percentage of what they sold was taken by the plantation owners. But it offered them a little bit of money, and some saved up their money, and at the end of their enslavement, they were able to buy properties or to buy nice clothes or things that they would like to have. But in that slave market, several things happened. So it was a real market. You were allowed to buy and sell things. It was a slave market. So when the boats came in with slaves, they were put up for sale in the market. And when you put up a person for slave, what happened is the plantation owner would come and he would want to buy person A. He would open your mouth, grope your inside of your mouth, wave your arms, check your breast if you're a woman. They would check every body part. So they were groping at you, pulling at you. And
why they was checking it?
Why? Because they didn't want a sick person. They wanted a healthy person to labor. So you don't want to buy a liability. You want to buy somebody who will contribute. So you were carefully examined. So after that long trip, that trip would take at least 3 months. So depending on the weather, it could be longer. So when you come off that slave ship, you are in no case, in no state. So what they used to do was to bathe them. So they will give them a bath, clean them up, throw some oil on the skin, and have them look shiny and good and appealing to the purchasers.
Yeah.
So those wells that you looked at, performed that role to carry slaves for their baths.
The wells.
Prior to their sale. And then there were paths leading from the wells, underground paths. There were several underground paths in Scarborough. And there was one leading from the wells to Old Market. So they will be carried there, through there, up to Old Market, put
This
on
one here.
sale. Yes, put on
This
sale.
this well this well going straight up to the old market.
Right. And they will be put on sale on the market. Right. In addition, these wells provided another service. So, plantation owners, of course, lived all over the country, but the center of social life in Tobago during that period was the area which now houses the assembly buildings. On one side of the buildings is a courthouse, and the courthouse was more than
Mm-hmm.
a place for holding cases, it was also a place for social gatherings. So the plantation owners would come into town from wherever they live, whichever plantation they owned, and they would come by horse and carriage. And their horses were taken to that area, which was called the horse trough, because the horses were fed there, with water there, and they were tethered there until their owners were ready to trek back to their home. So these areas, and at one time in the history of the place, some fellas used to be washing cars in that area. And the Jacobs, the ones on the Jacob property, I mean, you probably would have been told that during Hurricane Flora, when everything was
Yes.
erupted,
Mm-hmm.
that that well on the Jacob property provided all of Rockville and a big section of around Scarborough with water, because the whole water system was turned into disarray after Hurricane Flora. So this is an important ground in the history of the island. It should be better kept, and there should be signs indicating,
Yep.
something about history for generations to understand. But that has not yet happened. As with Old Market, because there is a sign of Old Market, but I don't know how many people are even aware of it, have seen it. It's there. It has not been
Mm-hmm.
painted and maintained in a manner that is deserving of the persons who labored on the island, and those who were hung and punished there. And I mean, the hanging was one thing, but it was public hanging. So, in order to discourage other people from resisting enslavement, you were hanged publicly and you were punished publicly. So, it was not only hanging, punishment was of various kinds. I mean, there were, licks, blows, violence was the trademark of enslavement. But it was brutal in the sense that you will beat somebody until the skin is cracked and is
Mm.
bleeding all over. You will happily rub it with pepper, and you will tie the hands of the individual. So you can't scratch, you can't do anything. Some were buried halfway. So you dig a hole and you put them down in there, and you fill back the hole, and you're there, and they will rub honey all over you, and then, or some sweet something, and the ants will do the rest. Sometimes they will hang people alive and leave you hanging there for days, in some instances for
God.
years till you die. So that piece of land has a very, very strong history of what happened in Tobago during enslavement. And I think it's a piece of land that deserves to be treated
Acknowledge and yep. Mm-hmm.
with greater respect. Also, that we should have some kind of monument to those enslaved people on
Okay.
whose shoulders all of us stand. Some of them came out and became landowners. Some families could trace their owning right back to those enslaved persons, who, when they became free people, they established properties. There are some communities, that have the names of some of those enslaved people. There are some enslaved grave sites on estates, plantations, but
Mm-hmm.
some areas are known and others are not known, and we will find them out as various um,
Right.
archaeological studies and so are undertaken. But
So,
for
Dr. Rita,
yes,
Right. So you see, this next part that I want to talk about next week, there's going to be part two of my historical discovery with you. So you'll have to give me locations and an assignment, and I will go out there and come back with the product to show everybody what we're talking about and where it's found. Because we need to have part two of this segment next week to be continued.
Sure. Sure.
So we will have to leave some of them for next week. And I must say, please email me or WhatsApp me my assignment along with Miss Lyons, and I
Yeah.
will get busy immediately. I really
Okay.
enjoy doing this historical discoveries and I love it. I wish I could do it every day, but you know how it is be. I
Yeah.
just love going out there and exploring it and stuff. So thank you so much, Dr. Rita, for being a part of our Black History Month, giving us a little knowledge on what the tunnel was used for, the water wells and so on was used for. Because I mean, we pass it so often and we have no knowledge of it because there's no sign or nothing to tell us what it is or what it means. So this is where you come in now to educate and to teach us. So you understand how important it is.
Okay.
So we really do appreciate the knowledge that you have to continue to share with us. And I cannot wait for next week because next week we're coming out with a lot more to show them. And yeah. So love you and thank you so much. I appreciate it. And hello, you see a princess as you just call me princess. So yeah, that my name from Miss Arlene too. You see, I was meant to be a princess. You see a princess outside with she nice necklace. So the cat that talk to me nice.
Yes,
So
you should.
thank you so much.
Okay.
I
The pleasure is
appreciate it.
mine. Yeah.
And I
Okay.
can't wait to have you next week. And remember, I'm waiting on my assignment. Don't stick on me.
I will give you your assignments. Don't worry.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Dr. Rita.
Okay. Good night,
Have a good
everybody.
night.
Okay. Be safe.
All right, I will. We will. All right, guys. So this was one of my historical discoveries from Dr. Rita and Miss Lyons earlier this weekend. It was an amazing discovery. And you all enjoyed this piece of historical discovery. You all learn anything? I find you all went quiet a little bit. I guess you all were taking notes and paying attention. You all are A+ students, as my A+ teacher. That's good. That says a lot. So with this, I would like to say a very special thank you to Mr. Patrick Jacob, who took good care of me when I went on my discovery. I got tea in the morning. Imagine you break some tea in your house, but you're going out there and you get tea. But I love tea, but sometimes it's too much work to make. But I was, I love the way he treated me. And thank you so much, Mr. Patrick Jacob and Mr. Dave Jacob and Mr. Rav Jacob. Big up the Jacobs family, and we're gonna have part two of this next week. So don't frighten yourself. Miss Jojo say memories. Yes, a lot of memories. I just be so happy and so glad for these segments. You all have no idea because it's so much knowledge for us to know and understand. Yeah. So we're going to move into advertising segment 3, which is candy canes treats in Tobago, Signal Hill. So if you all are interested in candy cane treats, to hold on, candy treats, you deserve to treat yourself. As I say, not because it's Valentine's, everybody want to treat the spouse, the friend, the mommy, the granny. Is only like once a year they could get nice things. Hello, call up Candy Retreat. Organize a nice little package with numerous pastries. Carry it home for mommy, for the wife, even for the husband. Don't wait for the husband alone to come and treat you well. Treat him good too. You understand? Yeah, big him up too. And treat all yourself. So y'all can contact Candy Cane Retreat. Candy cane treats. Sorry, I don't know where the retreat's coming from, but candy cane treats at Patience Hill, sorry, Tobago. That's at the corner opposite Opal Drive. Those of you all who know Opal Drive in Signal Hill, that's where it is. So you all could get it there. You all could contact her at 757 6192. You all have to excuse me with numbers. I just get problems. with these numbers. But yeah, treat all yourself, big up all yourself, and go up there and taste some of the pastries. I remember I went into Ritual sometime this week here asking for donuts, and they said they don't have donuts in Tobago yet, but I don't know where they could go and get other donuts at Candy Cane Treats. Call her up, message her, make your order. Some will be delivered to you if you can come to them, and if you're having little birthday little birthday bash, nothing too big with the COVID, you could order your little snack pack boxes and stuff from by her as well. She do catering as well. So as you all could see it there in the flyer, take a screenshot of the page, and you all could get your nice, tasty, loving, sweet, juicy pastries. Oh God, I feeling for a box now. Candy, what you doing to me? And then she open now. No, she closed. So y'all contact Candy, and this was our third advertising segment for Live with JB this evening. Contact Candy, and all you don't know. Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we ain't closed yet. We not done yet. So don't go nowhere. Cause me not send all you no way at all. Me not send all you. We're going to have a virtual private auction. Yeah. We're going to have very interesting discoveries. Would like to know exactly where they are located. Okay, Miss Sharon, I promise you next week you will get it in detail because I am making a tack back there. And here what I want to tell you before I move on to the private auction. Oh, let's see this piece of discovery here calling Mr. Ralph. This piece of discovery here, this tunnel, he had to climb up and find it and watch all the girl outside next week. I'm calling him and we're going to climb up and find it. So I'm going to take pictures and videos of the entire street so you all will see exactly where it's located. Don't worry, part 2 coming next week for sure. But it's very, very interesting and amazing to see the discovery of these things and understanding what it means. So let me go right into the virtual silent auction now. You all remember last week we had Miss Adele and Mr. Joseph on Live with JB with these amazing art. Listen to me, I love the hibiscus and the pan. I can't get over it yet. I love it. So y'all would have the opportunity to do some bidding. So let me show the screen to all you now, man. Let me show all you. Be a part of the auction. When you click on the link is on Catch the Wave Solutions page, and I will also put it on my page after the show. All you all have to do is click the link. It's going to take you right here. This is basically about the auction. You could read up about it, read up about the Pride of Tobago Foundation, and you go down here and you click on view items. But remember, before we go further, the auction starts February the 18th, which is today, and it ends February the 24th. So all you go click view all items, ladies and gentlemen, and hello, look beautiful arts. This one is ancestral faces. This is the belly dancer. This is the sorry, the foot. This one here, oh God, baby, I love your body now. This is the hibiscus one. I love it. This is the hibiscus too. I'm deeply in love with you. What did I say? The Lord is my shepherd. I see what I want. Then we have the meditations, the Last Supper, and we have the tree generation. Now, when you all come on this page, just know that you all could click on any one of the pictures and you all could see. But remember, all biddings are in USD. Okay, all the prices are in USD. Remember that. So you come here and you select your items, go through the process, and voila. Just like that, it could be yours. So anyone, oh, so let me call some of the prices. So we have the ancestral faces for $120. Are they seeing it? That's what we're talking about. We had the belly dancer. The belly dancer is $120. Remember, it's in USD, not TT. Right? So this is the start pricing. Okay, this is the start pricing. So all you guess up all yourself. Then we have the Fist. Okay, I could just click next right here. Okay, see, so I'm teaching you all one time. Instead of just going back, you just click next. This little icon here. So this is the starting prices of each of the piece. This one here, the foot is 100 USD. Then we have the hibiscus baby, hibiscus number one. And the bidding price starts at $180. Miss Arlene, I hear you they tell me this. Uh-uh. I love that piece. They sent me a picture of it. I need it stick up. Hibiscus 2! We starting. The first bid is $175. Wait now. Where Miss Jojo and Miss Sharon? Let me just speak at the comments here for a minute and see if they're fighting for this painting, for any painting here. Our first auction on Live with JB, I'll never forget, was Miss Jojo and Miss Sharon. Yeah. Battling. And now we have the meditation. The bidding start at 175 USD. Remember that? Not TT, USD. Hello, meditation. Meditation look really, really good. Imagine this is amazing. Imagine somebody just sit down and created this on their own, hands on. Then we had the Last Supper. Bidding starts at $50. And last but by no means least, we have the Tree Generation. And the Tree Generation bidding starts at $120. I see it next. I just feel to play fast. Okay, it goes back to the beginning. So y'all see it. So you all could go on Catch Wave Solutions Facebook page and on my page as well. After the show, I'm going to immediately post the link and the caption. All they have to do is press it, organize all yourself, start bidding, and here now, man. Any one of these paintings can be your own. Could be hung up nice in the living room, or or the bedroom. Anyway, or even if you all want to buy a gift for a loved one, feel free, participate, buy a nice painting from one Ahwee local, born and bred, talented Tobagonian, Mr. Joseph. Yeah. So those of you even out in the diaspora, one of these ads could be your own, stick up in your home. And Tobago, if you can't come to Tobago because of the pandemic, you can look at the painting and say, Tobago have come to me. You understand? Yeah. So that's it, guys. So I hope that I made it clear as to how those of you all who may not understand how to it's silent, JB, you won't know. Don't make for why let us make me laugh so. Oh Lord. Are the prices listed starting bids? Yeah, the prices are listed. Let me see. Bids. Yeah, it's here. Starting bid $120. If you're seeing my page, just open up your screen. So yeah, it says starting bid 120 and so on. So yeah, that's Miss Cheryl. Miss Cheryl and Jojo, not Sharon. Oh God, why does always call Miss Sharon name? Miss Sharon name always getting tied up in these things. All these twins. Handcraft items. Yes, that's what it is. Handcraft items. Imagine a man sit down with these hands that God gave him and he created these things. He made these things come alive. That's what we're talking about. So I'll go and enjoy a less silent according to Miss Cheryl, a less silent auction. 'Cause I wouldn't know what she's saying. So big up on yourself. And as I say, if all the car come to Tobago because of the pandemic, Tobago could come to you. Yeah, big up Mr. Joseph too, and a really, really amazing arts. Very, very talented, born Tobago. You understand? Icon. So I want to take the time this evening to thank all of you all for yet another adventurous, yet educational episode of Live with JB. Thank you all for always being here every Sunday, and those of you all who are tuning in for the first time, remember we are celebrating on Live with JB Black History Month. You understand? So, and I must also big up our African history and all our Black Tobago history makers as well. So big up all yourself, and I can't wait to see, you know, Ahwee own, who was on live with JB today. You understand, being celebrated in the future or in the near future as brilliant Black innovators. I can't wait. Yes, Miss Cheryl, it's silent. They make fun of me. I must see the painting, and I really want to also say big up Oma. Oma from all the way to Nigeria. Let me see something here. Oma, come on. Let me don't harass Siri. Hey Siri, what time is it in Nigeria? Oh, let's see, it's 1:30 a.m. Oma probably going to bed. So thank you so much, Oma. You see the time differences for taking the time and coming on the show and showing me all your nice dance and hear what now gonna let Oma teach me a little. Oh God, I do promise you know that the way shaker for next week, but we gonna work on something. And I go come out to tell you dance for you next week, right? Don't tell your head, we could do something. So thank you so much, Oma. Thank you so much, Jerisha. Thank you so much, Kalon. Hope I got the name correct this time. And Kanik. And I want to also say just before I close, remember, you all could get your healthy flavor, healthy food. Rub that flavor from Katie. Eat healthy, be healthy. You all can get all the Caribbean petty your organic experience with Akisha. Can treat yourself, pamper yourself, nourish yourself. Ladies, we taking care of we skin and we taking good care of what we eat, what we consume. You understand? We put in some healthy, rub that flavors in our meals as well. So we're taking care of our meals, we're taking care of our body glow, and when we're ready to treat ourselves, we're going over by candy cane treats. And we're going to buy a nice mix pack and sit down and enjoy all these nice pastries and donuts. You understand? 2022, we're treating we self. We self. You understand? And let don't know, I must say a big thank you for the we walking encyclopedia, Dr. Rita, every week for taking the time and coming and teaching us more about our history and our culture. So big up all you, and I close enough for that nice song that I found. Well, I didn't find it. I find it with Miss Lyons. So to my directors and producers of Live with JB, thank you so much for yet another week of an amazing show. All hands were on deck and we made it through. It was very successful, and thank you all for all the hard work. Big up all yourself. My love for you. And all of you all have a good evening. Okay? Miss Elliot, Miss Diane, Miss Jojo, Miss Sharon, Miss Cheryl, Miss Elliot, Akisha, Katie, and have a good evening. And I will see you all next week. Same time, same place. Have a good night. Love you all. So let me close off in my bad song that I now learn here. I love it too bad.
Take away my drum and take por mudar a fluir.